Life will break you. People will betray you. Friends will disappear when you need them most. Family won't always understand you. And sometimes it feels like the weight of the world is pressing on your chest with no one to help you breathe. We all know what it's like to smile on the outside while bleeding on the inside, to be surrounded by people but still feel completely alone. But listen carefully. Solitude is not your enemy. It's your medicine. Healing doesn't always happen in the crowd. Healing starts when it's just you, your silence, and God. The storms of life don't just test you, they reveal you. Pain introduces you to a version of yourself you didn't even know existed. The fighter, the survivor, the warrior who refuses to give up. It's hard to see it when your heart is breaking, but sometimes the greatest blessing God gives you is letting people walk away. You thought losing them was the end, but in reality, it was the beginning. God saw conversations behind your back that you didn't hear. He saw intentions in their heart that you couldn't feel. He saw the damage they would bring to your spirit if they stayed. So yes, it hurt when they left. Yes, it felt unfair when they turned their back on you. But don't cry over who abandoned you. God removed them because they couldn't walk with you into the future He is building for you. Some people were not loyal enough for where you're going. Some relationships would have drained the life out of you. Their exit was not rejection, it was your rescue. We live in a world where everyone wants to prove something, to explain themselves, to clap back, to beg for love and chase validation. But the truth is, silence is power. The loudest battles are not fought with words. They are fought with discipline, with patience, with self-control. When you stop explaining yourself to people who never cared to understand, you free yourself. When you stop begging for love from people who only take advantage of your heart, you protect yourself. When you stop chasing validation, you step into your own worth. Solitude becomes your training ground. It sharpens your ears to hear your own spirit and God's whisper louder than the noise of the world. In silence, you learn that you don't need everyone's approval. You don't need applause. You don't need to post everything, prove everything, or announce everything. In silence, you discover that the greatest power is not in being seen. It's in being unshakable, whether anyone is watching or not. You cannot heal in the same environment that broke you. You cannot rebuild while surrounded by the same voices that tore you down. And that's why sometimes God will separate you, not because He wants to punish you, but because He wants to restore you. Those nights you cried alone, those mornings you woke up heavy, those moments you thought you were abandoned. It was not rejection, it was surgery. God was cutting out the poison of betrayal, the weight of lies, the scars of disappointment. He was pulling out the roots of bitterness, resentment, and pain so He could replace them with peace. Distance is not loneliness, it is medicine. Separation is not punishment, it is preparation. Healing begins when you step away from what broke you and give yourself the space to breathe, to rebuild, and to hear God's voice without interference. Diamonds don't shine without pressure. They are forged deep beneath the earth, in places nobody sees, under weight that would crush ordinary things. Yet out of that pressure, beauty is born. And warriors are not made on the battlefield. They are trained in silence. They are prepared long before the fight ever begins. The sweat, the discipline, the long, lonely nights. That's where true strength is built. This is exactly what your solitude is doing for you. This season you're in right now, it is not wasted time. It is not a mistake. It is not punishment. It is preparation. God is shaping you when nobody is watching. He is building endurance in you when nobody is clapping. He is strengthening your faith when nobody is encouraging you. And here's the truth. When God prepares you in solitude, He is getting you ready for a stage you cannot imagine. If He gave it to you too early, the weight of it would crush you. If he handed you the blessing before you were strong enough, you wouldn't be able to keep it. That's why he hides you, shapes you, and molds you in silence. So don't despise this season. Don't think nothing is happening. Every tear you cry, every lonely night you endure, every silent prayer you whisper, it is all planting seeds for the future. It is all sharpening you for what's coming. And when the time is right, when God says now, it will be undeniable. The same people who laughed at you will have no choice but to respect you. The same people who doubted you will have no choice but to acknowledge you, because they won't be able to deny the power, the growth, the transformation that came out of your solitude. What felt like silence was strategy. What felt like isolation was elevation. What felt like delay was development. Your solitude is not your ending. It is your training ground for the greatness that's about to be revealed. So don't run from solitude. Don't fight the silence. Don't resist the season that feels empty. Instead, embrace it. Let it shape you. Let it heal you. Let it turn your wounds into wisdom and your scars into strength. Because when you rise from this season, you will not come out the same. You will come out stronger, wiser, sharper, unshakable. You will no longer beg for love. You will no longer chase validation. You will no longer fear being alone, because you will know that healing starts in solitude. And when you finally walk out of this season, you won't just survive, you will shine. If this message touched your heart, write in the comments, "My healing starts in solitude." Every time you declare it, you are not just typing words. You are claiming your healing, your peace, and your power.